Hi guys, welcome back to History Help for You. This is going to be a bit of a different video today. I'm going to be doing advice for history if you're going to year 12. Hopefully, this actually works this time, because I've just tried doing a run through and I've just realised that my mic was not connected to my streaming software. So that was not very helpful. Okay, so there's 3 parts to history. Technically 4, but I'm not going to have a coursework yet because barely started that. So I'm not quite an expert in that field. You have your interpretations, which is, you got 3 different AOs, AO1, 2 and 3. I don't know the order, but you got interpretations, sources, and then your essay writing skills. We'll start off with interpretations. Interpretations are when you've got a speech by someone from the period. So that could be like an important figure. I don't know, it could be like Abraham Lincoln in the Lincoln-Douglas debates. And you have to talk about the Lincoln-Douglas debates, quoting Lincoln, why he's significant, why he's not, why the fact that it's Lincoln, why is that significant. So that's your first part. You've got to talk about the provenance. So why is it important it's Abraham Lincoln? How is he talking? Who is he talking to? Where is he talking? What is his tone? What point is he trying to get across? And then the second part is the actual content. So I'd say pick around 3 things, solid 3 things to talk about. You quote the interpretation, and then say this is, and then you link it to like an event or some information, linking it to the question. Sources are by historians. You just talk about the content. Obviously link it to the question. I'd say you need around 3 pieces, I think. When you talk about something, link it to like an event or information, like I've said, and then make sure that you, so for example, say, therefore, this historian is convincing because this, or they're partially convincing because while this is important, this is more significant, or this historian isn't is not convincing at all because this is a more important factor, something like that. Your essays, your structure, I'd say, or like your word count, I'd say around 150 paragraphs, 150 words for your introduction and your conclusion. So you're not like going on a tangent, but you still got quite a bit in there you're talking about. For your introduction, I'd say mainly hints to what the question is. So say like, some historians believe that, whereas some others think like that. And that is going to pretty much be your starting sentence. So that is like a massive tip for your starting sentences. Just say the different points. So some historians believe that, I don't know, blank, I don't know, like Henry VII established his foreign policy as his greatest success, something like that. And then for your counter, you say some historians believe that it wasn't. It was this. And that is when you bring in your example. So don't put it in the actual first sentence. Put it after. So do your first sentence, and like an example of this can be seen when blank. So state an event, information, stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else to talk about now. Make sure whenever you're writing anything. One key part is to talk about the question. Focus completely on the question. Look at the wording. Look at what is specifically asking you. Don't try and adapt the question like I did in my mock. Do not try and adapt the question to what you've learnt. The question was about foreign policy, and I tried talking about how foreign policy had affected pretenders to the throne. That was not a smart idea by me. talk exactly what's talking about. So if it's got specific wording, so on here it says assess the validity. You need to say validity multiple times throughout your thing. So I don't know, you talk about an event, and then if it's convincing, you say, therefore this shows how the question is valid, and then why. But talk about, I'd say maybe like 5 times. I'm not sure if that's too many. But mention it quite a few times throughout your thing. Mention it throughout, mention the wordings throughout, because that will keep your focus up, and that is, I'm pretty sure, I believe I got to my teacher, if you're not explicitly answering the question, explicitly focusing on the question, you can't get anything higher than a C, I think it was. So that is a very important part. I mean, I'm gonna try and pump out as much more content as I've been doing. Sorry, guys, I need my voice. I'm gonna try and pump out as much content as I can, so like more notes for the different topics, stuff like that. Because I've got some more free time, some holidays. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.